You're listening to the Orange Power Podcast, a product of Oklahoma State Athletics. Here are your hosts, Jessica Morrey and the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Hunziker.
Welcome into a very special edition of the Orange Power Podcast. We are talking pro day prep with three former Oklahoma State Cowboys. We have wide receiver Tay Martin, safety Kolby Harvell-Peel, and linebacker Devin Harper. Thank you guys for coming on.
I appreciate it. I was on time today.
Appreciate you for having me. I was working today. Appreciate it. I was on time too. I was a couple before y'all.
Yeah, Kolby was early. So
5 minutes early.
Yeah. So
Nice.
We'll put that out there. We can put that out into the world.
Yeah.
We won't say how late Tay was,
Yeah.
but
We can say what I was doing though. So
yeah, Tay was putting in work for pro day,
yeah,
which is
Yeah.
very important.
for sure.
Yeah.
That is very important. The podcast is also important, but
For sure.
the putting in work for pro
in
day.
the rain too. You working through
In
the
the
rain.
rain.
Yes,
In the
in the rain.
Rain,
In the
sleet,
rain.
hail, snow.
Stars.
Very impressive, Tay. So, okay, let's talk pro day. First things first, we're going to start with Kolby, who got a combine invite and went out to the combine and showed out on the bench 21 reps on the bench of 225 pounds. It was the third most among defensive backs this year. Were you expecting to do that? Were you surprised at 21? Did you want to get more? What was the vibe there?
I just wanted to get 20 plus. Like in my little training, when we did like lighter weights, I was getting like 22. Like when we did 205, I got 22. So I knew once that 225 got on there, it would be a little heavier. So I just wanted to try to go for 20 plus. 21 was good for me. My shoulders was burning. And that's all I did at the combine other than the interviews. I didn't do the drills or the 40 or anything like that. So I just wanted to be able to do that well, and with that being my only showing in Indy. So I was happy with what I did, got it out the way. Now I can go show out on Thursday.
Yeah, what were the interviews like?
Mine, for me, they weren't like tense. You know what I'm saying? I was just being me. So, like, I don't got no trouble in my background or nothing like that. So I could just kind of relax. And they just trying to get to know you, trying to get to know how you think. You know, some teams will pull up your tape and ask you to break stuff down. They want to see your football
wow.
IQ. And this all stuff that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a smart player. So for me, I was just being me.
Yeah.
I think they went well. I had a number of different dudes say you did well. So, yeah, it was good for me.
That's awesome. I feel like your experience on the Orange Power Podcast really helped you when it came to your interviewing skills. Would you agree?
Yeah, because they try to like make you sound bad, and some of the questions you ask, you be trying to set us up and make us sound, you know what I'm saying, crazy. So
Okay, first of
I
all,
learned how
that
to
never
maneuver.
happens. That literally never happens.
I learned how to maneuver
Wow,
around tough
throwing
questions.
me under the bus here.
No, I'm just
Yeah, I never ask. We ask normal questions.
Yeah.
Throw you under the bus with what your favorite cereal is. I feel like.
No, yeah, you kept it cool. You kept it cool. I don't know how much the Orange Power Podcast helped me, but
We're gonna say a lot.
definitely glad to be back though.
Okay, what have these past few months been like? What have you been doing? How have you been training?
I've been out in Arizona, so I was training at Exos, training with a guy named Nick Hill, trying to get faster, training with a guy named John Barlow, trying to get more explosive. It's been fun for me. You know, I skipped the winter. You know what I'm saying? It's 70 degrees every day in Arizona. Devin was out there with me.
Yeah.
It's 70 degrees every day out there, but workouts was different than here with Coach Glass. Coach Glass trying to make you more, you know what I'm saying, well-rounded and just ready for all aspects of the game, whereas they just trying to fine-tune your 40, fine-tune your vert, you know what I'm saying, do more training, stuff like that. But it was cool. I loved it. 3 months in a place I'd never been. Knocked it out like Mike Tyson, and now I'm back.
I feel like, so you were out there with Devin and with Malcolm Rodriguez as well.
They never hung out with me.
Dude, don't let his man lie to y'all. We asked him to hang out every day.
Tell you, I might as well been in Florida by myself.
Man, might as well. I ain't hang out with nobody either. Man, Jalen ain't hit me out one time.
Well, you don't know how it feel to go on Snapchat, see them out there. They out at the gun range. They in go-karts.
Courtside.
You know what I'm saying?
Courtside Suns game.
They having a
Ask him where
blast.
he live at.
They
How
have-
far away does he live from us?
Down
How
the
far? A couple houses
18
up the
steps.
thing. And he didn't come over not one time.
Oh, yeah, that's your fault.
Not one time.
That's your fault. You supposed to reach out.
But no.
What's fire sushi dates though? Some
Oh
sushi-
yeah, we went.
fire
Out,
sushi.
I don't know if it's dates, but we went out.
Look,
and,
I call it a date.
We went out and had sushi a bunch of times. I never ate sushi like that.
Yeah.
That's all Malcolm and Devin eat for some reason. But
It's good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's good. Definitely when you get quality sushi.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
They get the flamboyant, you know what I'm saying?
The exotic stuff.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, like everything Malcolm had was just dead on the table. Like I'm used to having my sushi be like fried or like fake sushi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had the real authentic
Oh.
Raw.
Yeah.
Raw and tasty.
It was good. I tried a bunch of different stuff. It was cool though, but
Yeah.
I don't even remember where we got to this, but Arizona was cool.
Yeah, Arizona's cool. And I feel like it was cool because, especially coming off of the Festival win, they're in Glendale and then getting to stay there, that's pretty fun. So I feel like that's nice. So then when did
It
you?
was cool because you got like in that week we got like a little taste of what Arizona was like, so
Yeah.
it wasn't just like not culture shock, but like it wasn't like we was just thrown into the fire. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. It looks like you guys were having fun. And
They-
putting in the
they
work.
were.
Oh yeah, always gotta put in the work.
What about you, Devin? You were also out there in Arizona training. What have you been working on, and what are you kind of trying to show scouts on Thursday?
Kind of just show them, the well-rounded player I am, and just, like you said, like we was with some great trainers, great facility, and a great city and great town overall. So, like we just had to embrace the moment, and then just from there, just go with it. We worked every day, worked hard, had a lot of people around us that was willing to work hard and push us too. So, overall, I loved it. Like you said, I ain't never been there before either, and I will for sure go back, and I'll be back for sure, 100%. But, we just had a great time with Nick Hill and Barlow just helping us critique the little things and doing the fine print things just so when we get out here for Pro Day, it's not like we don't just lose everything. Like, because when you get to take, it comes down at the end of the day, come down to technique, like they say. And when you got the technique, it'll just all fall in place after that. You just have to rely on your abilities and your athletic talent at that point, which is what we all got here and which is what we all here to showcase at the end of the day on Thursday.
Where do you feel like you got better?
For sure, on my agility and just learning just not to waste steps. Like, we had a great linebackers coach there, and Lorenzo, and he played like 14 years in the league, and he was just teaching us the little things and just teaching us, like, you don't have to be nothing great. You just have to do stuff right. And like with defenses, it's always a cheat code, and it's always a way where you want the ball to go. And if you just follow the rules, it'll work out at the end of the day, like Coach knows and like everybody say here in the organization.
Yeah. Do you feel like, so a lot of talk obviously this season was about Malcolm in the linebacker position. Do you feel like you were a little slept on going in toward the end of the season and then moving into, Pro Day? Do you feel like you're going to really show some scouts, hey, you guys should have been paying more attention to me?
Oh, no, 100%. That's what I said. Like, I can't wait to. I've been waiting for this day since probably about 3 weeks ago, just to prove them all wrong and just to prove, like, especially after not getting a combine invite, which is whatever. But, they going to see they slept on a lot of people on the team. And when they realize what they missed out on, that's they lost at the end of the day. And that's why, we came here with there's fuel to the fire in our eyes. And we coming out here, we about to go out there blazing, to be honest.
Both of them,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of combine snubs,
Man,
Tay Martin.
crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
For you, Tay, you did the East-West Shrine Bowl, correct? Unfortunately, didn't get invited to the Combine, even though, not that my opinion matters. I think you should have been invited to the Combine.
Sure,
Facts.
Do you feel like you were able to showcase your talents enough in that Shrine Bowl?
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to all the coaches, everybody that been a part of that East-West Shrine Bowl. It was an amazing experience. I got to, network with a lot of coaches, show them my abilities. I feel like I made the most out of it. I stood out every day I could, every day. So for me, honestly, it was more of the X and O's and getting that down, more of the football part of the aspect. I know I can play, so mainly for me, it was off the field stuff that I want to harp on and learn more.
Okay. And so you were training in Florida, not in Arizona with apparently everybody else.
Right. Yeah, they left me.
What were you working on down there in Florida?
Speed. So
Okay.
my whole training been speed for me. I've been working on my 40, mostly vert, you name it. But most for me has been speed. I'm very confident. I think Tony and Matt did a great job with us, and I'm ready to showcase it. Honestly.
What is your goal for the 40? What is your time goal?
I'll say Lower than a 4.4.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna run a 4.1. No, I'm just messing.
I was like, wow, okay. Awesome.
Nah, I definitely think I'm gonna run pretty fast. But my goal is a 4.3. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to run as fast as I can and get that down. So.
How excited are you to get to show people that, they should have taken a look at you at the combine?
A lot of coaches have been reaching out to me, so
Okay.
my confidence already high right now.
That's awesome.
So regardless of the combine, I know I'll have an opportunity. So
Yeah.
I know I'll make the most of it, so I'm just ready to get out there on the team, honestly.
That's awesome. What have scouts been saying to you? What have coaches been saying to you? What kind of have they been telling you? Maybe something they want to see specifically at Pro Day or something that they really like about your game?
Really just my 40. They know I have a lot of athletic ability, and they just want to make sure I can run fast, honestly. It's about one thing I want to prove to them. That's the only gap I feel like I got to prove.
Yeah. What else have they been talking to you about? Did they interview you? I know Kolby went to the combine and got the interviews.
So I went to the Detroit Lions.
Okay,
I had
awesome.
a visit there. I talked to the whole staff.
Wow.
The OC, all the 100 yards, and they was happy to see me. So I was just grateful to be there, and I soaked it all in. Got that first visit out the way. And
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any other visits lined up?
yeah, I'm going to the Vikings April 5th.
Oh,
So
awesome.
it's coming up soon. Go
Two
out there in
very
that
cold places.
Cold weather.
Yeah.
Again. So shit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm sure you'll get a few more meetings after
Most
after Pro
definitely.
Day
Hopefully.
for sure. Yeah,
Hopefully,
for
for
sure.
sure. For sure.
What about you, Kolby? Have you any meetings lined up?
Nah, not no meetings. I did a lot of my interviews and all of that because I went to the Collegiate Bowl, so I knocked it out. I went to the Combine, so I knocked it out. I've talked to a lot of these scouts. I think I've spoken with every team, so I don't know if sometime in April they'll do like the little private workouts and stuff.
Yeah.
for
But I should know like closer to that time, like early April. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
That's
hopefully,
awesome.
hopefully
Yeah, I
got a
think
little
I
time
think
off.
me not going to the combine kind of helped me in a way.
Okay.
Cause they reached out to me early.
Yeah.
Like I told some of my people at the facility when I was going there, and they was like, "That's the earliest visit they heard of." So I guess me not going to the combine, I was able to get to Detroit soon.
That's
like,
awesome.
during the combine
Yeah.
type stuff. So it was a rare case for me, but I took advantage for sure.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
That's something I learned like through this whole process. Is there's so many different ways to get it. Like you think, like you see the combine and how great it is. And honestly, like obviously, it's what I'm saying, it's a blessing to be invited. But I didn't even compete at it, and so I'm gonna do this pro day. But there's so many different ways to get it. Like you don't gotta go to the combine
Right.
to get,
Yeah.
to get paid. At the end
Most
of the day, you
definitely.
gotta play ball. You know what I'm
Right
saying?
there.
And
Right.
all three of us, I think, have played ball. So
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna find you if you're good enough. They're gonna find
yeah,
you no matter where you're at. What about you? Have you talked with any scouts?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to a good amount of teams. I mean, I got 2 visits coming up on March 6th. I mean, April 6th, and
Awesome.
that's like the Dallas, and then I go to the Colts 11th to the 13th.
What? I'm a
So,
Colts fan, so I'm here for that.
Might
Yeah.
be rocking that blue.
Yeah.
better get
and white. You never
That
know,
would
though.
that would be awesome.
y'all better get one of them neck pillows.
I'm gonna need it.
Y'all finna be flying back and forth. Y'all better get a neck pillow.
Man, facts.
I be on these planes, my neck be broken on these planes trying to sleep.
So yeah, like you said, I mean, they'll find you wherever, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They'll find you wherever you at. It's just, it just come down to your talent and what you do on the field at the end of the day. Like, we talked to some of the NFL players there, and they're just like, I mean, it's a new slate. Unless you're just
Yeah.
the first rounder or whatever, like, they going to treat you the same. Like, whoever playing good is going to
Yeah.
play at the end of the day.
Right,
Because, I
right.
mean, it's a business, and that's how you got to look at it. So every day, I mean, it's like another man trying to take food off your plate. So you just got to go out there and beat that man out, and you ain't got to worry about nothing at that point.
Yeah, definitely. So with Pro Day, you guys go to the Pro Days in the years past and watch your teammates compete in that. Is it something you've always looked at, like, I can't wait for my chance, for my Pro Day? Or is it just kind of one of those, like, that's the next step? Or is it something for the past few years when you watch guys go out there and compete, you're like, okay, that's going to be me soon. Like,
Yeah.
that's fixing to be my time.
I think it's cool because I remember going to the pro days and I'm pulling out my phone, putting my little clock on when they run in the 40, trying to see what they run. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's cool that now we getting to do that. I talked to Jason, my roommate, and he was like, they all super excited to go out there and watch. So I think it's cool to be on this side now after sitting and watching it for all them couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Devin?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like, it's like a dream come true at the end of the day, 'cause this is what everybody wants. Like, a lot of people don't even make it this far. And just knowing you get to live out a dream that you seen other people do and you watch other people do, and like your best friends, like we had best friends that was all here, they all got to do it already. So I mean, it's just like man, it's my turn now. Let me see what I can do. Let me go out there and showcase my abilities. And I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah. What about you, Tay?
For sure. Just like all the other guys said, man, it's like we've been watching it for all these many years, and to finally get our chance and, get our opportunity it's big, honestly. No pressure, honestly. We've seen it this many times. We should be able to go out there and just handle our business. And we've been working for 3 months, so we know what to take. We know what to do. So.
Park, man.
Have y'all seen the Pro Day shirts? Is they fire?
I don't know. I'm hoping they fire. They have some.
Hope they jump clean.
What?
You'll get some Pro Day shirts, Pro Day gear. This will be really your last time here at OSU. You get to be out with your teammates, and you get to still rep OSU gear and represent OSU. Right. Is that bittersweet? What do you think, Kolby?
I think kind of. I took a lot of. I remember at the end of the season, I was taking in a lot of moments. I didn't really think about this one. Like, I remember doing the walk against OU, and I was kind of looking around like, man, this is the last walk, huh? But I think I kind of already done looked at it as, I'm kind of stepping into that next step. It is kind of cool. The cool part for me is more about being able to be with them and see my teammates and have them support me one last time. That's going to be the cool part. Because, like Tay said it, or somebody said it earlier, we stepping more into a business now. It's not necessarily, and Coach Knowles did a great job while he was here of saying that every time before the game started, he would say, this is the last time you're going to be in a group where everybody got the same goal. When you go out into the workforce, everybody trying to pay their bills.
It's more genuine.
You go to the league, he said, you trying to take food off somebody's plate.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of going to be the last time that we all out here with this same common goal and supporting each other. And I think it's going to be fun. So.
I think it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be lit.
Yeah.
It's going to be, one for the books for sure. Like, I'm trying to make it go down as one of the best in history. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
That would be awesome.
I want to play some music.
They're cutting up.
Do you feel like, are you excited to be back with your teammates and be able to be out there with those guys?
Yeah, like Kolby said, like, I mean, I'm going to miss the town for sure, but it's more like the people here. I'm going to miss the people, but like, it's like another door's opening.
Yeah.
And like another level of life is coming up. So it's like you got to embrace that next life, and you can't like kind of like mope on like, oh, I'm leaving this, but like, I'm gonna miss it for sure. And I mean, I'll be back for sure. My brother's here.
Yeah.
I got plenty of friends still here, so it ain't like I'm gonna just up and disappear. So I'll be back.
Yeah. What about for you, Tay? I mean, you've only here for 2 years, but you made an impact, and you're close with a lot of these guys. So what's it gonna be like for you?
It's crazy, cause for me, it's like I've been to 2 schools, so Washington State and Oklahoma State. So I had to do basically what I'm doing here now, what I did at at Washington State. So it's like you gotta say your goodbyes, and you never know when you're gonna see them again. But like, you don't want to tell them that in person. But at the same time, to keep it real though, we ain't gonna see each other in about 3-4 years probably. But just to go back on the times we had, it just makes you, think you gotta take it all in, because those times go fast.
Yeah, and especially this season was such a special season, such a memorable season, getting that Bedlam win, getting the Fiesta Bowl win. I feel like that makes it even more kind of bittersweet when you get out there, just because of how good this season was.
For sure.
They got Fiesta Bowl stuff plastered all over. I was walking through. I was looking like, man, because we talked about that. What was it, 2011?
Yeah.
That 2011 season so much, and it was like always memorialized all through the.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to see our season now up on the walls. Like,
but that's what you wanted.
Light.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
That was that's true. We did talk about how the 2011 season's everywhere.
Yeah.
And now y'all are everywhere. Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Literally forever.
That's what's up.
People in 2031 will be like, they're gonna see that and be like, man,
hopefully,
look at those old guys.
Hopefully
that's
they go win a chip or something and forget about that Fiesta Bowl.
Forget about that.
Yeah, go further than that.
Yeah, go further.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
As long as my dog's on the team, go to the chip. You know what I'm saying? Once they graduate, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the rest of them.
Y'all will come back for some spring game down the road and be honored at the game and stuff. That would be pretty. We saw the 2011 team get honored this year. Yeah, and y'all will get to be a part of that.
One.
So Tay, your situation's just a little bit different because you were only here for 2 years. But do you feel like you're, a Cowboy for life?
Yeah, most definitely. Especially with the bond I got here with these guys here and LD. A lot of guys helped me get to where I'm going. So
Yeah.
most definitely, I'm gonna keep the bond that I have with these guys for years to come. And I see them when I see them. Like I said, bro, like these networks last for a lifetime, and just to have them is important.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. What do you guys feel like was your favorite OSU memory?
Definitely that OU game for me.
Yeah?
That whole week leading up to it was crazy. I remember I did an interview, like right after the Texas Tech game. I was like, we gonna whoop their ass and stuff like that.
You did say that.
Yeah, and they thought I was crazy. I remember the reaction and stuff I got from the interview people and the guys who was interviewing me. And I was like, damn, like, I really said that, but that's just really how I felt.
Yeah, yeah.
Real talk, like.
And it happened.
That whole week, yeah, that whole week was crazy for me. That was my experience.
Do you feel like that was because Bedlam? You hadn't been a part of that rivalry.
Nah,
that wasn't
never.
you like.
But I already knew what it was about because at Washington State we had a rivalry with Washington, and we would always get our ass whooped, and basically I knew how I felt.
Yeah.
Real
You
talk.
said that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and I wanted to really make a statement because I felt like the team we had with these guys and our defense, I knew we was going to win, so I was confident.
Yeah. That was a good memory. That's one of my favorite memories of the season for sure.
Yeah, we had a lot of them throughout our career. Like we done had the field storm 3 times since I've been here.
Yeah,
Texas.
Yeah, the Texas game, the West Virginia game, and then OU this past year. So I don't know how often fields get stormed, but we had 3 of them jumps. Yeah,
Right.
That was awesome.
yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
My favorite moment was probably like just some behind the scenes. Y'all didn't even see it. Like we used to have, we used to battle rap in like 2019, 2020 in the locker room. Me and Lily Rodarius and like AJ Green. It'd be the whole DB group, and we all just be flooded in one area of the locker room, and we'd be rap battling. And I think a lot of the stuff that happened behind the scenes be my favorite OSU moments.
That's awesome. Who won the rap battle?
I was killing them. Oh my goodness, they were food. They were dog food. That was fun though.
Yeah. What about you, Devin?
I miss a lot of memories. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I mean, mine was probably like Texas Tech game when we kind of set that statement because with us we always had like a problem with Texas Tech defensive wise, and we shut them out and made history. So it's like. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and it's like, I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of that moment where it was like, yeah, we can really be that defense and kind of like set us up for like the rest of the game, rest of the season. Like after that, it wasn't many, but like kind of just set that like stepping stone where we kind of needed to like, yeah, we them guys, and we can do this whenever we want.
Yeah.
As long as we put our mind to it.
Yeah.
Is that when we sealed Big 12 championship berth?
Yeah.
Was after that? Like if we won, we were in the Big 12 game regardless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm sure that's funny. And you get to play with your brother.
Oh yeah.
And you got to play with him a lot more this year than you had in years past. So that's got to be pretty cool.
I can't beat that. Yeah.
For
I
sure.
was playing with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on the spot. I know. Get ready. This is a tough question. We're going to let Kolby go first.
Why? I was just gonna say y'all going first.
That's why you're going first.
Man, so I ain't scared of nothing.
Okay. So I'm an NFL team, any NFL team. Well, I'm a GM. What are you telling me? Why should I draft you?
Because I'm gonna be the steal of the draft.
Why?
I'm being overlooked by a lot of teams for whatever reason, and I feel like I'm one of the best safeties in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 6'5". I ain't, you know what I'm saying, the biggest, fastest guy, but, you know what I'm saying, I play ball. You cut on the tape, I play ball. I don't think there's no safeties in the country with my production over the years that I've been here. So
Big facts.
Facts.
that tape don't lie. I do it in the box. I do it in the back end. So I'm going to be the steal of the draft. That's why.
Confidence. What about you, Devin? Why should I draft you?
I mean, I'm like I said, I bring everything to the table at the end of the day. Like I'm a hustler, and I ain't trying to lose. So I'm going out there every day playing with my heart off, with my hair on fire, and I'm gonna just do whatever it takes to get it done. And I think that's kind of the thing like OSU kind of like did to us. Like we got that dog in us, and like a lot of people ain't got that dog in them. And I can say for sure, us 3 at this table and a lot of the other people that will be at Pro Day, we got that dog in us, and we'll do whatever it takes to win. And that's what they want. They want a winning team, and I think anybody on our program could bring that to them for sure, especially me.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Tay?
For sure. I was gonna basically say what Devin said. About the dog. Honestly, it's my mentality. It's what I bring to the table. I don't want to lose. I want to outbeat the other opponent. I got a daughter, so I know I got food to put on the table. So just my mentality. I want to win. Want to be the best that I can be. So I feel like I can bring a real dynamic thing to the team. So.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with you, Tay, just watching you, seeing all the things that you've gone through in your life, and watching you still have success and still have that drive and the goals that you set is really impressive. After obviously you've been through, a lot with your mom passing away, and you have a daughter, and you've had some, friends that passed away at Washington State, and hurricanes, and all these things have happened to you, and you've still persevered. I just want to say, in the time that I've covered you, that it's been really impressive.
Appreciate it, man.
And y'all don't even see behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't too man to, give you flowers and show you love while you still here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all that going on, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got stuff going on behind closed doors, but he show up and work, you know what I'm saying? He said he was late to this because he was working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tay is somebody that,
bro.
since he been here, the 2 years he been here, I'm talking about, after practice, we catch balls, I look over, he out there doing releases. He's helping other people do releases. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he's smiling, you know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of trash, you know what I'm saying? and even through that, you know what I'm saying, he laughing, he clowning, we having fun at practice. So, you know what I'm saying, I just want to give you a flower.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, bro. I need the chills over here. It's my
Tearing up over here.
We giving flowers, bro. I wanted to say this while you was talking about your like pro day coming up, bro. Devin fast as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know because he bulky.
Yeah.
He fast as hell.
I see him running side to sideline now, boy.
Dog, I'm excited and I'm mad because he right after me. I got the Harvell-Peel. He gonna run right after me. I'm gonna run my little 4.48. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come through 4.42. They gonna be like, Harvell-Peel who? We want that Harper kid.
Nah, we about to push it all, man. We about to do the numbers, man. Do the dash. Let's do the dash.
What is your 40 goal time?
Man, I want that 4.4.
Yeah.
4.4 flat. I need it.
What about you, Colby?
Man, I'm finna just go out there and cut up, man. I'm finna go cut up. I'm gonna just let y'all see the numbers happen.
Yeah. I'm gonna run a 5.8. So better watch out.
We was talking about it off the air. We could talk about it on there. Y'all ain't know. Look, this camera on me. Y'all ain't know. Jessica played football in high school.
It was cold at it. She was
No.
goated.
What position?
No,
I didn't know that.
Wide receiver.
in Texas.
Yeah,
Well,
you be helping people
in
with their
Texas.
releases.
Me.
I need all the help I can get.
Man,
I was not good with my 5.8 40.
Damn.
That was not it.
What takes it? Yeah.
My fault.
He said, "Good try."
Man.
Got some work to do. So.
Yeah. I really need to. I need to work on that. And that I worked really hard for that. And that was now I'd probably run like an 8.
Tell them the
I have
formula.
no idea.
Tell them what you did to work hard. Go ahead and tell them. Tell them the secret formula.
Man.
Come on. I need it.
In order to move past things, you have to embrace them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in my past I done did that I look at like, bro, what was I doing? But I embraced it,
Yeah.
so I moved on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so.
So this is your chance
My
for you to embrace what you
exposing me. I will only let Colby put me on blast like this. I
For
feel
sure,
like
for
he tends to do this, but it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. No, I wore ankle weights the whole day at school. And everyone thought that was really cool. You know, obviously you want to be friends with a
Gotcha.
girl who wears ankle weights, right?
Yeah.
And then it took out because I ran a 6, and I had to get a sub 6 because that's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
So a 5.8's not embarrassing, but it sounds better than a 6.
See, that's
Most
crazy.
definitely.
That's crazy how you dedicated and you doing what you got to do to better yourself.
Yeah.
And you getting looked at as crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That is
You know
true.
what I'm saying? You was doing the right thing. Now, granted, I would have looked at you in the hallway like, she got ankle weights on.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You was trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, in high school, I feel like everyone makes fun of everybody for everything. So I was just not making it any easier on myself.
Yeah.
I was more of a target, but
Yeah.
it would be fine if I was good. Like if
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm slow, but I can catch really well, or I can run really great routes, or anything like that, and it just wasn't the case for me. I couldn't do anything well. 5 and 10 yard stops probably. That was but catching while moving is not my strong suit, and you kind of need to be able to do that.
Possession catcher.
So so I was can't really block. I mean, it just wasn't, and I learned quickly that was not my career. So now I get to talk to you guys
Did your
about
pads,
playing.
Did your pads look really big on you?
Yeah, they had to bring them from the middle school, and a middle school helmet, and they had to put extra like ear pads.
She had a Reckley helmet.
This is not good. It was not good. It was not good. It was
She was
not
on
a
the-
good look.
She was on the team.
But I
though,
tried.
so.
I tried my
What
hardest.
number was you? That's the
Man,
question.
I thought
19.
y'all was playing the whole time.
Nah, bro, for real.
Y'all
was
for
playing.
real.
Yeah.
No, I knew y'all was for real when you was like, I wore the ankle weights in
Yeah.
school.
I wouldn't just
knew
make
y'all
that
was
up.
for real.
That's
Nah, I
not
knew
really
you was
like
for
something
real
that's
when
going to
you
give me
said that.
clout.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What sport was y'all the worst in? Like, has there been a sport that you picked up and you was like, man, I'm super trash?
I played like tennis like 2 years ago, and I was
Tennis?
That hell hard. Like, that's probably the hardest thing I done ever did. Tennis.
Yeah, well, I played tennis before. I ain't never really played, but like I just had a little racket sitting around. You hit the ball like barely, and that jump just
fly.
You know what I'm saying?
Golf.
Golf?
Golf hard.
Terrible at golf, bro.
Yeah.
I went out there tried to, compete.
You be doing the top golf?
Yes, I'm terrible at that.
Have
You're
you ever
even bad at Topgolf?
Yes,
Oh.
terrible.
Yeah, your swing probably busted.
That's why I'm saying I can't compete in that. I just get mad.
on me.
For sure.
On me.
That's the question.
I was thinking tennis. Mine probably the same, bro. I tried to play tennis one time. I almost broke my ankle. I was hitting the ball too far. Tennis ain't it, bro. Not at all. My bad. I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. I'm bad at all sports. So I tried them, and I was just so bad.
What sports did you play?
I tried basketball, and I went the wrong way on the court. I was really little, so I wasn't like an adult, but I was little, and I went the wrong way, and everyone was yelling at me, and so I fell, and I broke my nose.
Damn.
So I never played that again.
You found your lane, bro. These
Yeah,
podcasts.
I just stay talking about stuff. Soccer, I have asthma, so I'm not about to be running. Soccer's not it.
Track.
Volleyball, I was short. No, I'm slow. Where?
You might not been built for athletics.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I did skateboard. I did
Behind the
skateboard for like 8 years, and I was sponsored and I competed.
for
So
real?
like that's my sport. so we'll count
yeah.
that.
That's nice.
You
That's
done
a
half
sport.
pipe?
Yeah, yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's a real
that's
sport.
nice.
Done a
now.
half pipe?
yeah,
Hey,
You did?
yeah.
Okay.
That was my thing.
I
Yeah.
skated for like a week. When Lil Wayne
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
that
when it
truck
was popping,
fit.
I know your jeans was. I
Already
know
know.
your jeans was skinny.
Nah, I had some truck fit shorts on, some Vans.
Yeah.
I did one move. I went. I just pushed.
You
the
just
ball.
went straight. Yeah, that was your move. Yeah, that was the one thing. I don't know what it was, and then that was really legitimately. I wanted that to like be my career, and my dad was like, "You should probably go to college," and I was like, "Nah," and then I went to college, and it was the right decision. So. I was about to move to California. I was just gonna live the skater life, and my dad's like, "Please don't. You're not that good." And then I realized I really wasn't that good. But
You could have trained for it though. Could have got way better.
the older I
As
got,
they do.
the more I realized, the more scared I became to try new tricks. Like I couldn't do it.
Some people just cut like that. Some people just not. You know what I'm saying? If she was skating and she was sponsored, that's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's great. But at some point,
Yeah, at some point I have to be like,
Be real.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I came to college.
yeah, you a great interviewer. You know
Thank
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I stick with that. I'm gonna stay in that lane. I feel like I knew as soon as I came to Oklahoma State that that's what I wanted to do. So I just stuck with being on TV and talking about sports and not playing them. So I will never play them.
That's what's up.
Everything happens for a reason.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Sure.
Yeah. So who knows? I could have been a pro skateboarder out in California, but I think this is probably better.
Maybe.
At least for my dad. My dad feels like it was the better move. But yeah, well, we are so excited to see what you guys do at Pro Day on Thursday. And of course, we will be bringing you interviews, highlights, everything on Cowboy Football's social media channels. We'll interview you guys after you finish up. And then I'm sure we'll be putting out all sorts of clips and photos and everything. So fans will want to stay tuned to our social media channels to get all of the updates. And then, of course, follow you guys along in your long, illustrious careers in pro football, which we're so excited about. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will see you guys Thursday at Pro Day.
Yes, Lord.
Thanks for having me. Sir.
Thanks for listening and watching the Orange Power Podcast. We'll see you back here next week.